SCS Software dropped a mysterious teaser. It did not say much, just enough to get everyone talking. There were plenty of guesses. Some players thought it could be another truck, others believed it was a feature update, some even expected a surprise announcement. I looked at the clues, I compared them with the current ATS roadmap, and it pointed toward one destination. North Dakota? Well, it turns out that prediction was correct. SCS Software has now officially confirmed it. A brand new map expansion is coming to American Truck Simulator. North Dakota is now in development, and it will become one of the next states to join the ATS world. This is exciting news, not just because it is another DLC, but because it tells us something much bigger. It shows exactly where American Truck Simulator is heading. Let's take a closer look right now. Several map expansions are already in production. Indiana has already been confirmed. Development is moving well. That state is expected to arrive first after Indiana. Our attention shifts to South Dakota. South Dakota is getting very close. If you have been following the official blogs, you may have noticed something interesting. There are only a few topics left for SCS to cover usually. When a state reaches this stage, the release is not very far away at the moment. There are only about 3 major blog topics remaining. That means we could soon see the gameplay preview, possibly this week or maybe next week. Gameplay preview videos normally arrive near the end of the marketing campaign. They show players what it feels like to drive across the new state. They highlight roads, cities, landmarks, industries, and some of the hidden details waiting to be discovered. So keep an eye on the official channels. South Dakota looks very close now. Then there's British Columbia. One of the most requested Canadian expansions. Players have wanted ATS to expand into Canada for years. British Columbia will open the door to completely new scenery. Mountain highways, dense forests, coastal roads, busy ports, and new industries. It will feel very different from many of the Western American states. Development continues, and it remains one of the biggest projects currently underway. Now, North Dakota joins that growing list. The timing makes perfect sense. South Dakota is nearly finished. Indiana is moving through development, so another team can begin focusing on what comes next. That next destination is North Dakota. This state is not expected to release this year. Everything points toward next year instead. That gives SCS plenty of time to build it with the level of detail players expect. And if there is one thing SCS has shown over the years, it is patience. They take their time. They research every location. They visit real places. They record highways, study road layouts, capture important landmarks, and then recreate everything inside the game. That approach is one of the reasons ATS continues to grow in quality. So, what can players expect in North Dakota? A lot more than endless flat roads. Yes. The state is famous for wide-open landscapes, huge farming areas, and long highways. But there is much more to discover. You will travel along scenic routes like ND 57. These roads pass through beautiful countryside, offering peaceful drives with wide-open views in every direction. Then there is one of North Dakota's most famous attractions, the Enchanted Highway. This road is unlike almost any other in America along the roadside. Massive metal sculptures rise above the landscape. Some stand several stories tall. Each one has its own design, its own story, and together they create one of the most memorable driving experiences in the state. Seeing these recreated inside ATS will be something many players will look forward to. Nature also plays a huge role in North Dakota. The national grasslands stretch across enormous areas. Open prairies seem to continue forever. The scenery changes slowly, giving drivers that true feeling of crossing the northern plains. It is exactly the type of landscape that suits long-distance trucking sometimes. The simplest roads create the most relaxing journeys, of course. No trucking simulator is complete without cargo, and North Dakota has plenty of work waiting. Agriculture remains the heart of the state's economy. Large farms produce wheat, corn, soybeans, sugar beets, sunflowers, and many other crops. That means new farming industries, new cargo, new delivery routes. Players will also visit facilities like the sugar processing plant in Wahpeton. Factories like these create even more variety during deliveries. North Dakota is also one of America's major oil-producing states. The Bakken oil region has become one of the country's biggest energy areas. That means oil fields, drilling equipment, heavy machinery, fuel transport, industrial cargo, construction materials, and plenty of oversized deliveries. Every industry helps make the map feel alive, instead of repeating the same jobs. Players get more variety with every new state as you explore. Keep an eye out for famous landmarks. SCS has become very good at recreating locations that immediately feel familiar. Whether it is bridges, historic buildings, roadside attractions, or natural scenery, there is always something worth stopping to admire. North Dakota has plenty of those moments, and it will be exciting to see which locations make it into the final DLC. There's another reason this announcement is important. SCS are moving eastwards very quickly. So, what does that actually mean? When American Truck Simulator first launched, the map covered only a small part of the western United States. Most of the driving happened along the Pacific coast, California, Nevada, Arizona. And now the development teams are pushing deeper into the central and eastern parts of the country. Every new state moves the ATS map closer to the East Coast. That means players are getting closer to famous cities, major freight corridors, larger populations, different industries, and an even bigger road network. The further east ATS expands, the more connected the entire map becomes. Long-haul deliveries become much longer. Route planning becomes more interesting. Players have more choices, more scenery, and more destinations than ever before. Eventually, the dream is a complete drive across the United States from the Pacific Ocean all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. That journey becomes more realistic with every new DLC. North Dakota is another important step toward that goal. The future of American Truck Simulator looks incredibly busy. Indiana, South Dakota, British Columbia, North Dakota, and many more states still waiting their turn. There's still a long road ahead and plenty of exciting announcements still to come. One thing is becoming very clear. SCS software has no plans to slow down. The map keeps growing, the technology keeps improving, and every year brings another reason to return to the driver's seat. So, what do you think about North Dakota? Is this a state you've been waiting for? Or are you looking forward to another map expansion even more? Share your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe for more ATS and ETS2 news, and I'll see you in the next one.